Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait.
In the kitchen with Dinah. Sheldon. Sheldon.
'Cause I sold my soul to the company store.
Honey, do you want some coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee.
Oh, come on, but if you don't stay awake, we'll never finish in time.
I'm sorry, coffee's out of the question. When I moved to California, I promised my mother that I wouldn't start doing drugs.
Leonard, help.
Sheldon, we still have 380 of these things to make.
And I have complete faith that you will make them. Good night.
Leonard.
You know. But Sheldon, without your insight and leadership, this entire enterprise will surely fail.
You're right, of course.
Here, this will help.
Very well. But if this leads to opiates or hallucinogenics, you're going to have to answer to my mother. Look at Planck's constant. People say that's arbitrary. That could not be less arbitrary. If it varied even slightly, life as we know it would not exist. Bam! Now, let's reconsider the entire argument, but with entropy reversed and effect preceding cause. So, you are thinking of a universe that's not expanding from the center. No, it is retreating from a possibility space. Bam! This is a space where we are all essentially Alice through the looking glass, standing in front of the Red Queen, and we're being offered a cracker to quench our thirst. Bam! And of course, in another universe, let's call that universe Prime, there's another Sheldon.
Should have let him go to bed.
Bam.
Zoom, zoom, zoom! Where's the coffee?
We're all out.
No problem. I'll be back before this banana hits the ground. Zoom, 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 zoom!
The oceans of Pangea, you wouldn't want to be a city.
I'm Ira Plato, and you're listening to NPR's Science Friday. Joining us today by phone from his office in Pasadena, California, is Dr. Sheldon Cooper.
This is gonna be a Wyatt.
Thanks for being with us today, Dr. Cooper.
My pleasure, Ira.
Now let's talk about magnetic monopoles. Can you explain to our audience just what a monopole is?
Of course. First, consider an ordinary magnet, which has, as even the most uneducated in your audience must know, 2 poles. North and South pole. If you cut that in half, you have 2 smaller magnets, each with its own North and South pole.
Dr. Cooper, I think there might be something wrong with our connection.
No, I hear you fine. As I was saying, an ordinary magnet has 2 poles. The primary characteristic of a monopole is that it has only 1 pole, hence monopole. A requirement for string theory, or M theory, if you will, is the existence of monopoles. I myself led an expedition to the Arctic Circle in search of said particles. Cricky, I found the nozzle. I'm going to kill you.
The mystery that all started with a big bang.
I'm coming.
Hey! There he is. There, my old buddy bud.
What's with him?
Koothrappali dumped him on me, and he couldn't get to sleep, so I gave him a glass of warm milk with a handful of my mom's Valium in it. But he still wouldn't shut up, so Tag, you're it.
I'm back.
Still don't know why you left.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
I promised Penny
Promised Penny what?
I wouldn't tell you the secret.
What secret? Tell me the secret.
Mom smokes in the car. Jesus is okay with it, but we can't tell Dad.
Not that secret. The other secret.
I'm Batman.
Damn it, Sheldon! You said Penny told you a secret. What's the secret?
Okay, I'll tell you, but you can't tell Leonard.
I promise.
Penny lied about graduating from community college because she's afraid she's not smart enough for Leonard.
So it's nothing I did? It's her problem?
I drank milk that tasted funny.
Penny thinks I'm too smart for her. That's ridiculous.
I know. Most of your work is extremely derivative. But don't worry, that's not a secret. Everybody knows.
Bang. It all started with a bang. I'm ready!
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor, Dr. Sheldon Cooper.
Thanks, Shorty. I'll take it from here. All right, you people ready to have some fun? You have a basic understanding of differential calculus and at least 1 year of algebraic topology? Well, here come the jokes. Why did the chicken cross the Mobius strip? To get to the same side. Bazinga! Neutron walks into a bar and asks, how much for a drink? The bartender says, for you, no charge. Hello? I know you're out there. I can hear you metabolizing oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. It looks like we have some academic dignitaries in the audience. Dr. Randall from the geology department, only man who's happy when they take his work for granted. But I kid the geologist, of course, but it's only because I have no respect for the field. Let's get serious for a moment. Why are we all here? Because we're scientists. And what do scientists study? The universe. And what's the universe made of? I am so glad you asked. There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen, and oxygen, and nitrogen, and radium, and nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium. Everybody! And iron, americium, ruthenium, uranium, europium, zirconium, lutetium, vanadium. Just the Asians! And lanthanum, and osmium, and astatine, and radium. Penny, Leonard, would you be able to answer some questions I'm having about the events of last night?
Sure.
Question 1. Where are my pants?
You might want to check YouTube.
What do I search?
It's already loaded. Just hit play.
All right, people, let's get down to the math. It is only three-dimensional thinking that limits our imagination. Can I take my pants off over my head? Of course not. My body's in the way. But if we had access to higher dimensions, we could move our pants around our bodies through the fourth dimension. And our days of dropping trousers would be over. Oh, Lord. This couldn't be any more humiliating.
Give it a minute.
Now for the astronomers in the audience, get ready to see the dark side of the moon. And here's Uranus. To life, l'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Life has a way of amusing us, blessing and bruising us. Drink l'chaim to life.
I don't believe it. What's gotten into him?
Oh, maybe a couple virgin Cuba Libres that turned out to be kinda slutty.
Didn't.
Hey, you do your experiments, I do mine.
sick of us debating how we're here, they're catching deer.